Welcome to ISE's ETF and Index Weekly Outlook, a weekly outlook on ETFs and ISE's indexes, hosted by Patrick Ceresna, the Chief Derivative Market Strategist at OptionSource.net. ISE has a portfolio of more than 20 proprietary indexes based on a diverse range of fast-growing industries and emerging markets. Our team of indexing experts is dedicated to creating these innovative indexes and partnering with issuers to launch unique investment vehicles. This includes exchange-traded funds, exchange-traded notes, and other structured products. ISE continually enhances its trading platform and develops new index products to provide investors with the best marketplace and investment tools to trade smarter.
Hello and welcome to the ISE ETF and Index Outlook for May 14th, 2012. This is Patrick Ceresna. As always, we start off with a chart of the S&P 500 using that SPDR exchange rate fund symbol SPY. We've now seen a double top form up along the 142, 143 focal point. This is the level we've been looking for the highs of the year to come in with now a double retest of that and a break to lower lows. This 134, 135 support line, this focal point that we're looking at right now, is going to play a crucial role. The bulls can still save it off of here and attempt to retest the highs one more time, but any real selling that accelerates through to these levels on the downside really would leave a big air pocket of room for some fast selling that could certainly spike volatility and bring about some more capitulation style selling. Again, we'll be finding out this week at this juncture if the euro continues to deteriorate and the commodities continue to drop. It certainly could be the catalyst that allows that selling to really accelerate through these levels. So we'll be watching how that all develops early this week. When we take a look at the ISE Global Engineering and Construction Index, the CVL, we were talking about the head and shoulders formation that was developing and suggested a break of that neckline would allow selling to drop down to around the 230 level where the initial lows have come in. At this juncture, this support line will play a crucial role because if the whole market does not break it down from this level and this emerges as a buying opportunity, then this should be where the lows of that construction index come in. It would only take accelerated broader market selling for this to have sympathy selling and break through that level. Obviously, if the whole stock market goes through a far more accelerated emotional selling, we could maybe see short-term burst down to 220 on the downside before support lines come in. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE Global Platinum Index, which is symbol ORE, and we've now officially had a break to lower lows on this index. We were suggesting with our measured moves that we could see lows come in even as low as 78 to 80 on the downside. I mean, that's a pretty broad range, but that's roughly where a number of different measured move targets come in. Really at this stage, the way I would sort of put it is that we're expecting more selling, but the selling is coming to probably the tail end from a time perspective. We may very well see some very fast and hard selling come down to within this blue box, and eventually a short-term bottom should come in there and now emerge as a buying opportunity back up into the mid to high 80s. Finally, I want to take a look at that Global Wind Index, which is symbol GWE, and we've seen now that selling not only come down to our first target of that 76 to 78, but we continue to actually consolidate right at the bottom end of that zone. Really at this stage, there is obviously further room for some weakness, maybe down to even the $70 level on the downside, but we are now looking for the levels where a short-term bounce could emerge at some point. So more than likely you'll first start with a little bit of accelerated selling and really put some sort of a definitive low in on the index, and then we should see a bounce of even $5 to $10 off of the low. That was your ISE ETF and Index Outlook. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For more information about Patrick Ceresna and to sign up for free ETF and index trade alerts, visit www.optionsource.net. To learn more about ISE's indexes and ETFs, visit us at www.ise.com/ETF.